agents. The Fang shield requires you to complete all of the legendary missions on the division. We have you covered. I've got a video for every single legendary mission and how you can do it solo. It's very easy. Check out the video description. There's a link to the playlist with all the missions in. There's a link to a video guide for a build that's perfect for this and soloing, and there's also a link in there to my Discord. The reason for that is that if you don't want to do this solo and you want help, if you've been around this channel before, you know what we're about. We help people, and to receive that help you just need to join our Discord. There's a picture on screen now. Just post in the request for help channel with whatever you want and your PSN. Doesn't have to be the Fang shield, but in this instance you would just put your PSN and the Fang shield. In this video now I'm going to show you how to complete General Assembly on solo. It is me running it. I had Cupid and Andy from Team GC that helped with a few others. Thank you so much, guys. Helped me get this done in time for the shield, which was awesome. But before we get into this video, if you are liking it, it does help you watch this. Please hit that like button. I do appreciate it, and I do love seeing those go up. If you're new around the channel, check it out. Go and check out some past live streams, see what we're about. A lot of people like what we do. I hope you do too, and hit that subscribe button to become a part of it. But for now, let's get on to this video. Let's first have a look at the build that I'm using. It's a Tactician 5-piece classified with an inventive backpack. You can see my skill power as much as I can get into that. Electronics maxed out as much as I can. And I have 50% skill ace. But if you do want to see this build in more detail, the link is in the description. So go and check that out. I'm running a Sticky and Seekers to start this off. It's a Sticky BFB and a Cluster Seekers. And all you want to do now is, a little tip for you, is ignore the bomb. So don't pick up this bomb, just completely ignore it and run straight up the ladders to the left here. Now with your Sticky, you got to put it in an area where enemies congregate, so you got to be able to get a decent amount of damage on them by doing this. You'll see what I mean. So aim for where I just put mine right in the center there. That's where some are going to go and congregate. Go back and get the bomb. That will spawn them, and then you just want to detonate at the right time, as you see me do. Use your Seekers, and the beauty about this is your Sticky's already on cooldown, so once you detonate it, you've got to be able to fire another one right away. After this section, you'll see how I complete it. You literally go down a corridor. It's so easy. You're hanging back behind a corner. You're throwing out Seekers. Could not be easier. So I'm just going to let you watch this now. Let it roll out. I'll come back to you on the next section. I just want to give you another quick tip here. This goes for every other of the solo videos that I have. Now, your key staying at distance. Now, at any point you feel like, especially a shotgunner, that someone's going to rush you, is going to get too close. The second you feel that, just run. Always know your exit strategy. It's normally where you've just came from. Now, these skills come back very quick on 50% skill ace. So by the time you've ran back, like, I don't know, a little bit, you can drop another turret or sticky or seekers, whatever you got on. In this instance, I got a sticky and some seekers. So as you can see here, shotties have rushed me, and I've got that ready to detonate the rush anymore. But if not, I've just got my seekers back, so I'm going to throw out some seekers and kill them. Just that's across all these videos, guys. It's very important. I use that tactic a lot, and it saves my life. Now this section is very easy. You just stay back here. Now I'm going in to get their attention, but as soon as you get their attention, just pull back, take cover, throw seekers, and sticky if they get close. Nice and easy, no difficulty at all. I'm going to cut back in when there's a nice little tip coming up next. here's a top tip for this point. Notice how I just hit a checkpoint after clearing that objective. Straight away, shotties are rushing me. Now you can do this properly. I completely failed. I meant to have a flame turret on, and I just missed this corner completely, and I died. I did try and do it proper, but you want to die anyway, and the reason for that is if you wipe on this mission, you won't get a hunter at the end. It makes the end a lot easier without a hunter, so happy days, die there. But also you've got that checkpoint, and look what it does now. It loads you back in past that, so all the enemies are gone. It's beautiful. There's no enemies to fight, so it's a plus. It's, you know, you don't need to do this flawless for the shield, guys. So die there, make it a lot easier for yourself. Now, if you do want to try it properly, this is the corner you want to be in with a flame turret. You want to make your way to here quickly, get that flame out. They'll all rush you in this corner, and yeah, nice and easy, guys. You can get rid of them. But I do advise you to die, no hunter, and you respawn without the battle. Now from here, you're going to want to make sure that you are fully prepped. Make sure you got a sticky on and your seekers. You'll want a green or recovery link. I know I'm going without it. I died a lot figuring this out, guys. I was getting rushed. It was awful luck, but I got it in the end, and it's quite easy if you follow what I do. But yeah, make sure you got your green, your sticky, your seekers, and you've got a couple of med kits if possible. Now just come to this blue bit here where I have. You're in good cover, and you just want to throw seekers out, use stickies when you can. Now when the coast is clear, you'll see no enemies. There might be one straggler, so be careful, but you want to make your way round, and you want to hack the turret, and that is your aim for this point. Once you hack the turret, you can get into cover, and it's the same again, just sticky and seekers until the coast is clear. I'll let you watch how this plays out. Now as you come into this building, there's escalators in front of you that you need to go up. However, as you go up, enemies will spawn. So look at the top left, look at the radar. As soon as red appears like now, run back. And you just want to run back to this cover here, and you just want to use Seekers and Sticky. Very easy, guys. This bit can be tricky. You want to pull back a bit further than this in this doorway here to be really safe. But first, while there's no aggro, try and get hold of the medic. Sometimes he's hidden behind something. I think he is in this clip now. But if you can, get the medic out right away and then just pull back and use Seekers and Stickies if you can, if they get close enough. If you go too close, for some reason I was just getting a hell of a lot of aggro, and I did die a couple of times here. So just pulling back to this door instead really helped matters. This bit can be a bit tricky. You want to be here. This would be ideal, cover there, but you can't. I'll tell you, well, you'll see why in a minute. Before you do that, you want to take out the medic. Come out here, be careful of the grenadiers. You got to pull back if you're getting too many grenades thrown at you and try revisit it in a minute or so. As soon as you got rid of the medic, you want to head back outside, and you'll see that I go into that cover, but I'll soon remove myself from it because you just get just grenades. They just kill you instantly sometimes, and sometimes without warning, you don't even see their like red on the floor. And I died a few times in this cover that I go in now. Why I'm there again after dying a few times? I'm just risking it. Just kind of stand off it, and how you do in third-person games, peek around the corner, use stickies when you can if anyone comes up top, and throw seekers out, and it's nice and easy, guys. This next section should not be as hard as it looks, guys. It's the only time during doing this they rush like they did and the mad crazy stuff happened. Now, every time, apart from this, I stood here, threw Seekers out, and sometimes you could kind of get a sticky as well. You can kind of angle yourself. If they go across where that Seeker just exploded, look how I'm trying to angle it now. You can sometimes hit someone from there. But otherwise, just throw Seekers, job done. Nice and easy. But they rushed this time. So, as I told you earlier, whenever they rush and you think they're getting close, you got to pull back. I was not expecting that. It's the first time that they did it, as I said. So just pull back, and he's proper rushing, so I pull back even more. But yeah, it's not normally as hard as this. Now I'm going to let this roll out. For you, it should just be done at the door. Keep throwing Seekers out, as I said. If you do have to pull back, just pull back and deal with it. It's no biggie. But watch as I go down the escalator in a moment how glitched it is. Yes, he is actually shooting me through a wall. This next bit took me a bit of time to work out. I died a few times. I had to go all the way back to that checkpoint a long time ago. It's annoying, but I figured out a very easy way to do it. The first bit, you do want to come in here. There is 2 shotgunners that are going to rush. You can deal with them in here if you're clever with your sticky and your Seekers. However, there's a few times he ran straight past the Seekers, got me. It was a nightmare. So the best thing to do is just run straight away. Throw your Seekers, get their attention, and run. When you get back here, you want to take cover in this position here. This allows you to take out the 2 shotgunners that rush you. Notice how only 1 rushes here. I kill him and I thought I had both of them. Just remember there are 2, so if only 1 comes down the stairs, that means there's still 1 in the room, so be very careful on re-entry. But normally both will run down after you for you to deal with. So upon re-entry, you want to go into this position here. You shouldn't have a shotgunner. I do. I'm very lucky he didn't rush and hit me, to be fair. I got a bit lucky. There he is to my left. So make sure, as I just said, both of them are dead before you feel comfortable. And from here, you just sticky and Seeker mines, and you'll get a second wave. Now, on the second wave, more shotties are going to come. Now, where I fire my sticky is where I thought they came from. You can try and get them out with a quick sticky if you want, but if you do fail, it's the same process as the previous 2. Run back to where I ran, and then deal with the shotties, and then come back and deal with the rest of the enemies with Seekers and stickies. The one difference this time is you're not going to go out on that balcony, and that's because some have like a vantage point on you, and it's just a bit dangerous. So you want to do it from here. Just throw your seekers in from the bottom of these stairs, and you will want to pop up after a few have died and you've lowered the numbers a little bit. You want to go up with your sticky and finish the rest off. You'll see how I do it now, guys. Do the same and you'll be fine. This next bit is a lot easier. Just follow as I do. You want to turn the laptop on or interact with the laptop. Before you do that, go and place a strategic sticky up here. The aim here is when you hit the laptop is that you're going to explode the sticky at the right time to cause a lot of damage to the enemies coming out of this door. I think I had all my timing wrong, but you want to place it there, get the timing right, and you're golden basically. Now where you go here makes it very easy. You're going to hit this laptop. Not this one, I went to the wrong one. You're going to hit the correct laptop, which is just behind me, and then you're going to run into position that I run in, and you can't really go wrong. You do the whole boss wave from there. It's very easy, guys. Keep throwing out seekers, aim for the medic, fire your stickies, watch how easy it is, and I'll cut back in on the next section. Now that bit will be a bit more difficult if you're flawless up to this point, because you will have a hunter to battle as well. But it wouldn't have been that difficult in the sense that he'd have stayed at distance. It's the same principle of Sticky and Seekers. You'll eventually have killed him. So it's entirely up to you. I advise to go down where I went down and not have the hunter. Now the final bit of this mission is the helicopter. I go for an LMG. I'm using a big Alejandro for the mag size, and it's so easy. You just go to this point, and I'm going to go to now. You do need to dodge a few bombs. Enemies do start spawning near the end, but they're easily to manage. And yeah, just fire at the chopper constantly when you can. Throw stickies at it. Job will be done before you know it. Now, if this video has helped, then please hit that like button. As I mentioned earlier, I do appreciate those likes. And if you have not subscribed to the channel already, consider doing that as well. Like, check the channel out first, see what you think. I think it'd be awesome if you did. But I'm going to cut out now, let you watch the end to this mission. It is very easy, guys, as I said. Hope you get this done. But remember, the link to my Discord is in the video description. If you do want help, go and join, get that message posted, and we'll get you in stream soon enough. Until the next video, guys, thank you for watching this one, and peace out.